Hello everyone, welcome back. It's always good to see you again. I really appreciate all of you for coming today. So today I have an interesting, delicious topic for you so that you can consider about your next meal, probably tonight, right? Okay, I want to talk about modern foods and our academic failures. Before we move on, I want to show you some dishes from Japanese schools. In the picture, you can see rice, some veggies, soup, and fruits. And I suggest you to read Jessica Kortman's Japanese school lunch book. In this book, you will find interesting things about their canteens, how they prepare healthy, hygienic foods with multivitamins. This book will show you how their menu is different from us. They also have a specialized team that prioritize their students' health. They care from basic nutritional needs to allergy. So, according to the researchers, students from Eastern countries like Japan demonstrate higher academic achievement than Western. So, it's high time to reconsider ourselves about the food policies at our schools because our nation's future is on the students. Let's get started. I want to share some data from CDC. The top 4 common chronic diseases in the US are heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and obesity. The number 1 cause is unhealthy lifestyle, most likely eating too much fast food. Let's look at another data from CDC. 44.9% of young adults in the US consume fast food. For older people, it is 24.1%, 37% of men and 35% of women. Men are 3 times likely to eat daily than women. According to the Emily Rogers fast food consumption statistics, people spend more than $148 a month on fast food. Well, it's a lot of money, which is about $1,776 a year. The number of fast food stores in the US was about 207,827 last year, and it is still increasing this year. The amazing fact is Texas has the second largest number of fast food business here. California is the first and New York is the third. The reason I'm showing you is that to propose you our nation's health problem, which is getting worse every day, affecting most areas of our lives, mainly on education. So these are the topics I'll be discussing today. By the way, keep in mind that these topics are the questions from the people that came up to me ever since I was in high school. So today I will focus on them because I do care about my people. I also got a survey results from 100 HCU students, which I did last Tuesday, and it will blow your mind, so stay tuned. Okay, how fast foods are made? Well, it's made available to all of us. You can get a fried chicken when you drive about 2 to 3 minutes from here. Let's be more specific. They are made with high sugar, high salt, and high in oil recipe. They mix with meat and marinate them. That's why they are so tasty and flavorful. They also add spices and chemicals to enhance the taste. That's why these foods hit our bliss point. People also add preservatives to keep them fresh for a longer period. Fun fact for you, fresh fries have many preservatives that won't rot for many years. You should know that all the fried items are pre-cooked and stored frozen. They just push into the fryer when the customer orders it. That's it. That's how they do it. Almost all of the meat used in the fast foods are injected with hormones, and they just trick us by writing hormone-free on the bag. Another amazing fact is that we can take a DNA sample from the strand of real meat, and we can recreate like a real one by printing the copy DNA. We call it 3D printed meat. They look the same, taste is better, but poor in nutrition. So fast food industry is also forced to add more cheese into their items, leading to obesity. As a matter of fact, they even add plastics to make crispy texture. You believe that? These photos are to show you how black the frying oil is. They are burnt and oxidized. They cannot oxidize anymore. Another photo is the grease solidified at the back of the grill. These are saturated animal fat which form wax-like appearance. Imagine every time you eat those grill patties, you are adding more grease into your circulation, leading gradually to atherosclerosis. The bottom photo shows different types of sugar they use to hit your bliss point. Why fast foods are so addictive? They are made with high sugars, fat, salt, hitting your bliss points again. The reason we feel satisfied and relieved is due to dopamine release. Remember, in a fast-paced world, fast foods are made so convenient. You can get anywhere, anytime, fast service, and you can save time. Emotional comfort. Do you know that fast foods can make you feel nostalgic and emotional? Yeah, that's true. Remember the additives and preservatives they use for their secret recipe. Habit. Fast food addiction starts from one day a week habit. Social factor. You can have a good time with your friends eating at a fast food restaurant for any occasion, right? So these are all the factors that make people so addicted to fast food because it creates a sense of relief and comfort in this hectic world. The next topic is how it affects our well-being. Well-being is the healthy balance between body, mind, and soul. For physical effect, it has short and long-term effects. Did you notice that every time after we eat fast food, we feel sudden bursts of energy? You feel like you are so motivated, happy, and active, but later you feel exhausted. We call it energy spikes followed by crashes. It is the pure result of high sugar levels in your blood. You may also feel bloated and full. Sometimes you feel burned inside your chest. It is due to high fatty meals and cold drinks that react each other within your stomach, forming a mess which is hard to digest. You feel thirsty and irritated. You feel impatient and sensitive because of refined carbs. We call it refined carbohydrate surge. We call all these effects short-term effects. You get worse and keep eating fast foods, you have these symptoms and diseases, then you are experiencing long-term effects. It also affects our psychology. You may get depression, anxiety, and addiction due to dopamine overload. You get faint and irritability due to high blood sugar levels. Due to dopamine overload, you get addicted, you are lazy, you overeat the food. These are the spiritual effects, which is because these factors lead you to sin. You can read Proverbs 25:16, Philippians 3:19, and Corinthians 6:12. Let's talk about marketing strategies then. McDonald's and Burger King are the first two fast food stores that came into the school zones in 1970s. Since then, schools have been the target of marketing because we have more population than neighborhood. Kids are easier to sell. Kids prefer sweet, crispy, crunchy things. There is no parental influence. These factors make the marketing strategy more effective at school zones. They also create customer-appealing logos, branding slogans, good advertising strategies, colorful, yummy visuals on TV, online, social media, and even in the public areas. There are worldwide promotions and discounts. Customizable menu that allows you to create a meal the way you want it. They manipulate us by saying you can spice up your day if you try our food, bring all your friends, families, and things like that. They increase the range of availability by opening new stores everywhere, improving drive-through service, and creating online applications. They also adopt their food with the culture of the people where they open. They make fast foods mixed with their traditional food. So all these strategies focus only on their profits, not on the health of the consumers. That's why they have 387.5 billion of revenue, which are taken from us. Okay, here we are. This is the result of 100 HSU students on my survey of how many times do you eat outside food. Yep, I know. Using the words fast food will be negative connotative. That's why I simply asked in such a manner. I also asked their grades and this is it. I was not reading out from the results for the sake of time, but I will post it later. This tells us that students who eat healthy foods are more likely to achieve academic success because fast foods are poor in nutrients essential for our brains such as vitamin A, C, D, E, B1, B12, and fatty acids omega-3. And the energy from fast foods are not sustainable. So, after all being said, it depends on you, your choice. I was just answering the topic questions so that you can consider yourself what is true, what is good or bad. But I advise you, do not exchange your health with fast food. Do not waste your money on them. Do not fall on their tactics. Do not forget about your education. Do not let go of your precious life because we deserve better. We deserve well-being. We deserve better health. We deserve better academic success. We deserve freedom from addiction. We deserve healthy food in our school. We deserve top students in our classes. We deserve healthier future for our nation. Above all, the choice is yours. Thank you.